What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update number 32. We're going to crack on with the video in a second. Just wanted to say though first that if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, then make sure that you have subscribed with notifications on so I can keep you all up to date with the latest things that are happening with all things Manchester City and all things Manchester City transfer news, because we've got a lot of things happening over the next few days, so make sure that you stay tuned. With all that being said and done, we're going to crack on with the video. Now, if you remember, yesterday was talking about Jorginho, and with Jorginho, and I was saying that Radio Kiss Kiss was saying over in Naples that he was going to have his medical. Yesterday, he hasn't obviously travelled over to Manchester, so obviously Radio Kiss Kiss got their sources wrong, but we have had a little bit of a major update, if you get where I'm coming from, with Jorginho. Now, Fabian Ruiz, he's had his medical at Napoli. That has now been completed. Napoli have paid the release clause. Officially, that's been announced by Real Betis, and he'll become a Napoli player, so he's a Napoli player now, and he's seen as Jorginho's replacement. So they're already spending money to replace Jorginho. They spent £26.5 million on the Spanish under-21 midfielder, who's now 22. So Napoli spending some of their Jorginho money, you would think, to get their replacement, which is good news for Manchester City, because it's almost certain now that Jorginho will be leaving Napoli, and Manchester City are ready and waiting for him for whenever he wants to travel. Like I said in the previous videos, you want to keep up to date with that, then make sure that you follow me on my Twitter, and I'll keep you all up to date with retweeting all my sources and things, because I'm expecting Jorginho in the next 24-48 hours to be travelling over to the United Kingdom. And if you want to keep up to date even more, then make sure if you're on Instagram to go on Jorginho's Instagram, check out his Instagram story and see when he does actually put that he's gone to an airport, because I'm almost certain that he will, and then you'll have a good, well, there's a good chance that he'll probably be travelling to Manchester from there, so make sure that you check them out. Now, moving on, we've had more of an in-news. Now, do you remember a few videos back we were linked with Ben Foster and I wasn't happy? Well, Ben Foster is now signed for Watford rather than Manchester City, so Manchester City won't be signing him there. I imagine that's us sticking with our three goalkeepers that we've already got, obviously Ederson, Bravo and Grimshaw, obviously with Muric heading out on loan. We'll see what Manchester City do about Joe Hart, but again, I've not got any updates there. We'll move on to the outs now, and Eric Palmer-Brown, he's set to sign on loan for NAC Breda for the season, which will be a good move for him. Manu Garcia, he's tweeted up that he's got a new adventure coming soon, as he is closing in on a loan move. I presume that this is going to be Toulouse, because he's been heavily linked with them. So yeah, good luck to both Eric Palmer-Brown, who's going to go out on loan officially soon, and Manu Garcia. The Daily Mail, they've been reporting that Wolves want Toshin Darabayoyo on a season-long loan. I doubt that Manchester City are going to loan him. How they could do, I imagine they'll be looking for first-team football for him, and Wolves being in the Premier League, they're making some very good signings. I doubt that Toshin Darabayoyo is going to be a first-team starter for them. So he's just going to be doing, basically sat on the bench and training around Wolves' first team, when he could be doing that at Manchester City, who's got the best facilities around and got some of the best defenders and the best coaches. So unless a club comes in and is going to offer him first team football, I probably wouldn't sell, but we'll have to see what Manchester City do about that. Now, breaking news overnight, according to quite a few sources from Wolves and Manchester City, very reliable this, there's been a fee agreed for Alexander Zinchenko for £16 million, that's 12 million plus 4 million in add-ons. It's now completely up to Zinchenko where he wants to go. There are other Premier League clubs interested too. It's all up to Zinchenko. Does he want to stay at Man City? Does he want to? He's probably not going to get first team football, by the way, at Man City. With Benjamin Mendy coming back, we've got Fabian Del playing at left back, we've got Danilo that can play at left back too. We've got three players that can cover that position. Zinchenko's playing minutes is probably going to be extremely limited, particularly as he is an attacker. So going forward, there's probably not going to be a lot of football there for him either, particularly with Riyad Mahrez set to sign for Manchester City too. So he's probably going to have his playing time completely limited. So I wouldn't blame him for leaving if he did want to. Now, a lot of people are going to be sad about Zinchenko. I'll be sad about Zinchenko leaving too. Zinchenko has been absolute quality last season for Manchester City. He's always got a smile on his face. He's got a lot of positive attitude there. However, it's getting to a point now where he needs first-team football. He needs to go and start playing regular football, start proving himself, start playing in the positions that he's familiar with, and starts proving to everyone that he is a very good football player. They won't come at Manchester City. We all know that one. He's just been basically been playing football out of position because we've needed cover. He's done a fantastic job of that. I feel like now is a perfect time for Manchester City to sell, because he's had a good season, and now is a good time for him to leave because he can go and pursue first-team football elsewhere. Whether Wolves are their team for him or whether he wants to go somewhere else is completely up to him. I just wanted to say though that Zinchenko, I wish you all the best if you do decide to leave. Now, we've also had more news as well breaking overnight. Manchester City are stepping up their interest in Arzani. Now, apparently they want him for around £500 to £750,000, which is just a bit short of that 1.2 million that he was linked with just a week ago or so. But Manchester City apparently stepping up their interest in him. They want to sign him from Melbourne City. Obviously, they're part of the City Football Group, and they want to loan him, they're thinking, to NAC Breda. They want him to go and play first-team football, prove himself over there, and prove that he is a top talent from Australia, and then distribute him out to Europe for profit, like they did with Aaron Moy. I just wanted to add on top of that, if he goes and does a fantastic season at NAC Breda, he'll almost certainly come back to Manchester City and have pre-season to impress. So if he is touted as being one of Australia's best players, and he has an impressive season, and he can get into Manchester City's pre-season squad and impress in pre-season, then all is not lost for him to play for Manchester City either. Manchester City treating it like a business. I'm just saying there is an opportunity there for the player to go and prove himself to be a fantastic asset to Manchester City as well, but we're still waiting for more news from there. There's a couple of bits of news that have broke overnight that I've just had to include in the video dead quickly for you guys, because I'm recording this video quite early on. So there we go, that's been the news. If you did enjoy the news, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and let me know what you think of them transfers in the comments below. If you've got any video ideas for me, by the way, that you want to see outside of the transfer window, you want me to do any more Manchester City content videos, and again, don't forget to leave that in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're in for 1,000 subscribers. I want to hit that very, very soon, so if you could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. You can check out my Twitter and my Instagram, links to them in the description below. You can go follow me on there. My email's in the description below if you want to go and hit me up with any business enquiries. I'll leave the links to my second channel, JSGC Gaming, and my brother's partner channel, Mixed, doing mixology drinks. I'll leave them up at the end of the video. You can go and check them out, like and subscribe over there if you wish. You can go and check out any of my other videos. I'll leave up the link to yesterday's transfer update if you want to go and watch that if you haven't already seen it. So there we go, that's been the video. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Expecting updates daily now on Jorginho and Mahrez as we close in on pre-season, and they're meant to be signing before pre-season, so we will see about that. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. It's been JSGC. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. Peace. Ciao for now.